Summary in the interpretation of the Holy Quran, page 5 of the Quran. And those who believed and did good deeds preached that they had paradises under which the rivers flowed whenever they were born of the fruit of their livelihood. They said, this is what we had before, and they brought it similar, and they have purified husbands in it, and they are immortal in it. 25. God does not shy away from setting an example of a mosquito and above. But those who believe know that it is the truth from their Lord, and those who have disbelieved. Say what? God wanted by this example to deceive him a lot and guide him a lot, and what he deceives except the debauchery. 26. Who break God's covenant after his covenant and cut off what God has commanded him to deliver and corrupt in the earth those who are the losers. 27. How do you atone for God and you were dead and he revived you and then he dies and then he revives you and then to him you return. 28. He created for you what is in the earth all of you and then leveled up to heaven. They have 7 heavens and he is all things knowledgeable. 29. If the previous promise was made to the unbelievers, then preach to the believers in God who do good deeds, with the paradises that the rivers run from under their palaces and trees, whenever they feed from their good fruits a livelihood, they said very similar to the fruits of the world, this is like the fruits that we have lived before, and I have offered them fruits that are similar in shape and name so that they may accept them by virtue of knowledge of them, but different in taste, and they have in heaven husbands who are absolved of all that the soul is alienated from, and of course they are dirty from what they know. It is imagined in the people of the world, who are in a constant and uninterrupted bliss, unlike the interrupted bliss of the world. Tw- 26. Allah the Almighty does not shy away from proverbs as he wishes, and he sets the example with a mosquito, and above it in old age or below in childhood, and the people in front of this are of 2 types, believers and infidels. While believers believe and know that behind the example there is wisdom, while the infidels wonder as a mockery of why God has struck the parables with these despicable creatures, such as mosquitoes, flies, spiders, etc., and the answer comes from God. There are gifts and guidance and experience in these parables for people, some of whom are misled by God in these parables because of their reluctance to manage them, and they are many, and some of them guide them because of their exaltation with them, and they are many, and only those who are worthy of being misled, and who are out of obedience to him, are misguided, such as hypocrites. 27. Those who break the covenant of God that he took upon them by worshipping him alone and following his messenger, which I told the apostles before him. Those who renounce God's covenants are characterized as cutting off what God has commanded to be connected to him like wombs, and seeking to spread corruption in the earth through sins, for these are the ones who lack their fortunes in this world and the hereafter. 28. Your command, you infidels, is a wonder. How do you atone for God, when you see the signs of his power in yourselves, for you were nothing, so he created you and revived you, and then he dies you the second death, then he revives you the second life, and then he returns you to him to hold you accountable for what you have given. 29. Only God created for you all the rivers, trees and countless other things on earth, and you benefit from him and enjoy what he has made available to you, and then he rose up on heaven and created them 7 heavens, and he who took note of everything. One of the benefits of the verses, it is the perfection of bliss in heaven that its pleasures are not disturbed by any kind of indulgence, nor are they harmed. The parables that Allah the Almighty hits only benefit believers because they are the ones who genuinely want guidance and truly ask for it. One of the most prominent qualities of debauchery is the breaking of their covenants with God and with creation, their breaking of what God has commanded to be compassed, and their pursuit of corruption in the earth. The origin in things of permissibility and purity, because Allah the Almighty is grateful to his servants by creating for them all that is in the earth. 1/5.